Welcome back aboard after last week's leap forward to Finn's unforgettable performance at Henley Royal Regatta.
It is incredible! He has now got himself in front of Olympic champion, and Ollie is looking behind him now at Finn Hamill.
We're rewinding the clock, returning to our ocean crossing adventure, to the heart of the South Atlantic Ocean and one of the world's most remote inhabited islands, St Helena. A British overseas territory where English is the first language, albeit with a distinct accent created from the melting pot of cultures that have graced these shores. Although we're miles from New Zealand, the island's volcanic origin and the presence of vast amounts of flax plants resemble Aotearoa.
Kia ora, bro. Welcome to New Zealand. Hello, ladies.
They are totally checking you out, guys.
Totally checking me out.
We're out for a walk with Willie and Cindy and John and Sarah, Declan and Ivan, myself. We've just had a very, very meaningful explanation of where we're going from a gentleman at the beginning of the walk.
Just keep all the way to your right.
Yeah.
Keep right.
Yeah? Okay, get out to the end, it's called the bow alley. So when you get to the bow alley, always on the right, then you keep turning. They come to one pasture, and you keep coming down, till you get to where cattle grid and the gate.
Yes.
And it's a road turn that way, you go to the pasture, to Butley's. That way, not that way.
Don't go that way. Beautiful accent, but very, very confusing.
You won't go left, but it's a long walk.
Yeah.
I ain't got the time.
Well, we'll give it a go.
Yep, here we
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
If you like walking, St Helena Island is the place for you. A network of 21 hiking trails showcase the island's diverse landscapes and historical sites, each marked with a postbox at its end containing a unique stamp and guest book for hikers. So we are doing a few of the 21 postbox walks today. Second stamp of the day. Who knows how many more we're going to get ticked off. Peaceful, wild and wonderfully isolated, it's a place you can walk for hours without crossing paths with another soul. At least certainly not Rob, whose back, though on the mend, is not up for long walks.
Just topping up the Jerry's. Man, and I am unfit, far out. Since I've done my back, I've been doing no exercise. Whew, let's go.
Perched 1,200 miles from Africa and 1,800 miles from South America, at just 47 square miles, about the size of San Francisco but with a population of only 4,000, the island once served as a vital lifeline for ships rounding the Cape of Good Hope, long before the Suez Canal opened up faster routes. Life here moves at a different pace. The roads are narrow and winding, and the traffic is as relaxed and friendly as the people. Every passing comes with a wave of the hand. It feels wonderfully familiar to us, like a throwback to our rural New Zealand days.
St Helena has a lot of throwback and reminiscences for us for New Zealand. New Zealand's a very volcanic island, and this is definitely a volcanic island. And the west coast of New Zealand has lots of black sand beaches, very similar to this one.
Tourism is slow growing, but with only one flight a week in and out of the island, things stay blissfully unhurried. This Saturday's flight is a special one. It's bringing new crew. Clint and Ollie, whom you might remember from our sail between Thailand and Malaysia, are back aboard.
Well, we made it to St Helena and we found the cruising Kiwis.
Clint and 5-year-old Ollie are joining us for the next leg, a 20-day passage across the Atlantic to Salvador, Brazil.
Now, as you will all attest, and I'm sure you will back me up 100% on this, I've never been one for blaming. An unnamed individual has used a little bit too much. However, there is a first time for everything, and I'm going to put the blame 60% on Ivan for this incident. I'm going to put the blame 30% on me, and I'll put 10% on our guest, Clint. Clint has actually just brought us yesterday this piece of acrylic, purposely shaped for a hatch cover. While Doofus over here Who has once or twice been down for breaking these hatches?
Our window's broken, and I don't know who did it. If I find him, I'm gonna give a piece of my mind.
He was obviously a bit bored 10 minutes ago because, hey presto, broke one, stood on it. Normally standing on it wouldn't be the problem, but this is where the 10% kicks in. The 10%er popped a little jar in the hatch, get fresh air into the hull, and Doofus here, didn't see it, stood on it.
I'm taking this off.
Take that off. I'm 30% responsible because earlier this morning I saw that hatch jar with the jar under it, leaving it open. I thought, you know, that's just waiting to be stood on any moment. I should have just flicked that jar back inside.
You almost thought about getting two. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, because I wanted a spare. I should have two spares because they do break, I think.
What do they say about boat life? You're always fixing something.
Fixed.
Just heard a whack on the back steps, and I just, you know the sound of a fish kind of,
Slapping on the...
yeah, slapping on the deck.
And you guys caught it. Who caught it? It looked like you might have caught it, Brody.
I just sort of scooped it up. I scooped it twice. I grabbed it by the tail the first time, but it shook through.
It was going
So
crazy.
just grab it like this.
Well done. Mocha would love to devour that.
Look at that.
Mocha wants it. Mocha wants that puppy.
Spread out the
Yeah, look at that.
That's
Good pair of wings.
incredible.
I'm not absolutely sure what's going on over there, but I know that boat was towed into the anchorage because their engine wasn't working. They've just been towed over the top of their anchor, but the boat that towed them there is now leaving. So Ivan's gone over. Oh, it looks like he's on board. I think he might be helping pull up their anchor, possibly by hand. Did they not have a winch not working?
I think they got a new chain, but the chain's too small for the winch, so it's going up on the
Oh, so you had to just put...
Had to pull it all up by hand.
Was that fun?
No, they're Finnish, and so they're like, what don't touch the boat.
Yeah, we were a little worried you're going to lose your fingers.
Nah. It was okay. But it was good.
Well done. Good deed for the day.
Done.
That's it. So today we have hired a car. We're going to go and see what St Helena has to offer.
I'll get where I'm going when I get there, but I ain't in a rush to be anywhere. No stress, I'm living my life. I'm feeling alright, so blessed, I'm doing just fine. I'm feeling alright.
So if you've even heard about St Helena, there's two things you probably know about the island. One, Jonathan the tortoise, who is 193 years old and the oldest land-based animal. He gets special treatment because he's a big tourist attraction. So at weekends, the vet or the Governor General's wife take it in turns to feed him by hand. He's got 3 mates in the garden, David, Freddie and Emma. And apparently, poor old Emma is beset upon by all 3 of those. Even Jonathan, he's still active at the age of 193, getting a little frisky while we were with him. And Napoleon Bonaparte, who was exiled here in 1815 and died here in 1821. We're just off to see, we're just off to see Napoleon's tomb. He did die here and he was buried here, but his body is no longer here. Queen Victoria gave Napoleon's body back to France sometime during her reign. And his body, I believe, and I might pronounce this wrong, is now entombed in Les Invalides in Paris. And, little factoid for you, France own the land where this tomb, which doesn't have his body in it anymore, but they also own the land where he was exiled in Longwood House. So there's a little bit of France inside a little bit of England in this remote island in the middle of the South Atlantic Sea. So this place behind me is Longwood House. This is where Napoleon lived out his exile on St Helena. Apparently he hated it. It was cold, it was damp, and it was infested with rats. They were actually building him a new house for him to move into, but he died. He was here for 6 years, and he died of stomach cancer, having been also very, very miserable. We're just getting in a sneaky little postbox walk as we go by the peak walk, I think this one is. It's to the highest point on the island that you can get to at the moment. The whole walk isn't actually open, but we can get to the peak. The highest peak on the island is Diana's Peak, but it's closed because we have some kind of dieback disease that has been spread through people's walking shoes. So we've had to clean our walking shoes, and in some cases people's feet, so we can do this walk, but the rest of the walk is out of bounds because of that unfortunate disease that's killing off the plants.
What are you about to get, Ollie?
I'm about to get a sticker from up here.
And for what is it for doing?
For getting up here.
To the highest point in St Helena. How good is
And you get
that?
another one on the other hand.
That's pretty cool.
Yay!
Wow.
Look at that.
I feel like I pressed
2 stamps.
because I got the background.
Look at that.
Wow.
Well done, Ollie.
Nice job, man.
And let's look at the view. Woohoo! Well worth it.
You want to be on the very...
I'm gonna jump off.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! We were right in thinking that the flax here is from New Zealand. They bought it here because they were going to start a flax rope industry. But unfortunately, plastic came into fashion just as that industry was taking shape. I do believe the post office used to make all their string with it for putting around parcels, but even that has stopped. And so now they just have an island covered in New Zealand flax. Okay, boat is in the distance. There.
Can you even see that? It's so far
I
away.
can. And
It's
Declan,
gonna take me like...
originally we were attached to another boat, but that boat
It's
is
probably gonna take me
gone.
like half an hour to swim.
No, it's not. Come on, you can do it. It's a nice shallow dive,
Right.
and off you go.
It's deep enough to dive in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the supporters. Everyone's here. We're a very supportive crowd, aren't we? Very supportive. Go.
Sad. I'm just a small boy.
I know.
My parents make
Come
me
on,
do
EMC,
stuff.
get in there.
This is just the stuff that they film. I mean, there's a whole lot that goes on.
Look, do you want to sleep in that cupboard again? Good girl, though.
Alright.
Go.
Remember EMC.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it?
Oh, you know what? It's alright. I'm expendable. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Go. Yeah.
God, we wouldn't even have been in there 10 seconds.
Look at that.
Wasn't even ready to die.
He made it. That's the quickest swim he's ever done.
Shark couldn't have got you if it tried.
Yeah. Well done, Declan. Woohoo! Starts first time, ever time. To our wonderful patrons, thank you for keeping us afloat with your continued support. We couldn't do this without you. Join us next week as Declan and Ivan take on the challenge of Jacob's Ladder. Spoiler, it's steeper than it looks.
That was properly hard, and I wasn't even going fast. I was going at a pretty regular pace. So we got a leaderboard with the top 3.
So you're going to try and make that leaderboard?
Yeah.
We explore the underwater wonders of St Helena's crystal clear waters, and we set sail on what will be our largest blue water passage yet, 1,800 miles across the Atlantic Ocean from St Helena to Brazil. What do you think, Ollie?
That looks like a nightmare.
It's going to be epic. See you then.
Hello, ladies.
You can take the New Zealander out of New Zealand, but you can't take New Zealand. No, that's wrong.